God is the majestic one dwelling on his golden throne of fire. Bow and say these prayers, please. We give you thanks, O Lord Most High, for by your grace we have received the light of your knowledge. May your name be adored and venerated, the only name by which deity is praised according to the religion of our fathers. For you do grant to all of us the ancestral faith, piety, love, and the most worthy and gracious gifts, in that you bestow upon us consciousness, reason, and intelligence. By consciousness we discern you, by reason we seek you, and intelligence endows us with the joy of understanding you. Saved by your divine power, let us be glad in beholding the manifestation of yourself. Let us be glad that, from the hour of our sojourn in the body, you do desire to consecrate us to eternity. The only joy of man is the knowledge of your majesty. We have known you, O magnificent light, who are apprehended by intelligence alone. We have known you, O true way of life, inexhaustible source of all births. We have known you, O generative plenitude of all nature, eternal permanence. And in this our prayers, adoring the sanctity of your holiness, we ask of you only to grant that we may persevere in the love of your knowledge, in such ways that we may never separate ourselves from this manner of life. With which hope being filled, we go forth to take a pure repast without animal flesh. Feel free to use these prayers. Holy is God, the Father of all things, the one who is before the first beginning. Holy is God, whose will is performed and accomplished by his own powers which he has given birth to out of himself. Holy is God, who has determined that he shall be known, and who is known by his own to whom he reveals himself. Holy are you, who by your word has established all things. Holy are you, of whom all nature is the image. Holy are you, whom the inferior nature has not formed. Holy are you, who are stronger than all powers. Holy are you, who are greater than all excellency. Holy are you, who are better than all praise. Accept these reasonable sacrifices from a pure soul and a heart stretched out unto you. O you unspeakable, unutterable, to be praised with silence. I beg of you to look mercifully upon me, that I may not err from the knowledge of you, and that I may enlighten those that are in ignorance, my brothers, and your sons. Therefore I believe you and bear witness to you, and depart in peace and in trustfulness into your light and life. Blessed are you, O Father. The man you have fashioned would be sanctified with you, as you have given him power to sanctify others with your word and your truth. In closing, as you leave the holy sanctum, pray these prayers. You pray this prayer for attaining of wisdom. Pray for the coming of light to the all. Mighty Spirit of light that shines through the cosmos, draw my flame closer in harmony to you. Lift up my fire from out of the darkness, magnet of fire that is one with the all. Lift up my soul, though mighty and potent. Child of the light, turn not away. Draw me in power to melt in your furnace, one with all things and all things in one, fire of the life strain and one with the brain. As you leave the inner sanctum, Always remember this, think not that man is earth-born, though come from the earth he may be. Man is a light-born spirit. But without knowing, he can never be free. Darkness fetters the soul. Only the one who is seeking may ever hope to be free. Shadows around you are falling. Darkness fills all the spaces. Shine forth, O light of the man's soul. Fill thou the darkness of space. You are a son of the great light. Remember and you shall be free. Stay not in the shadows. Spring forth from the darkness of night. Light let your soul be, O son born, filled with glory of light, freed from the bonds of darkness, a soul that is one with the light. You are the key to all wisdom. Within you is all time and space. Live not in bondage to darkness. Free though your light form from night. Make of his body a light torch that shall never be quenched among men. Wisdom is power and power is wisdom, one with each other perfecting the whole. Be thou not proud, O man, in your wisdom. Discourse with the ignorant as well as the wise. If one comes to you full of knowledge, listen and heed, for wisdom is all. Keep thou not silent when evil is spoken, for truth like the sunlight shines above all. They that are guided go not astray, but they that are lost cannot find a straight path. If you go among men, make for yourself love, the beginning and end of the heart. Knowledge is regarded by the fool as ignorance, and the things that are profitable are to him hurtful. He lives in death. It is therefore his food. O man, listen to the voice of wisdom, listen to the voice of light. Mysteries there are in the cosmos that unveiled fill the world with their light. Let he who would be free from the bonds of darkness first divide the material from the immaterial, the fire from the earth, for know you that as earth descends to earth, so also fire ascends unto fire and becomes one with fire. This is what Thoth said he seen in the inner sanctum when he asked where was the source of all. Down to the halls of Amenti I journeyed, the greater knowledge to seek. Asked of the lords of the cycles, the way to the wisdom I sought. Asked the lords this question, where is the source of all? Answered in tones that were mighty, the voice of the Lord of the Nine, free your soul from your body and come forth with me to the light. Forth I came from my body, a glittering flame in the night. I stood before the lords, bathed in the fire of life. I was seized then by a force, great beyond knowledge of man. Cast was I to the abyss through spaces unknown to man. I saw molding of order from the chaos and angles of night. I saw the light spring from order and heard the voice of the light. I saw the flame of the abyss, casting forth order and light. Saw order spring out of chaos. Saw light giving forth life. Then I heard the voice, hear and understand. The flame is the source of all things, containing all things in potentiality. The order that sent forth light is the Word, and from the Word comes life and the existence of all. And again spoke the voice saying, the life in you is the Word. Find thou the life within you, and have powers to use of the Word. Long I watched the light flame, pouring forth from the essence of fire, realizing that life is but order and that man is one with the fire. Yes, no, though hidden in darkness, your soul, a spark of the true flame, exists. Be one with the greatest of all lights. Find at the source, the end of your goal. Light is life, for without the great light nothing can ever exist. Know that in all formed matter, the heart of light always exists. Yes, even though bound in the darkness, inherent light always exists.